Hello everybody, Ravenite here. So today I actually have a very special treat for you guys. Admittedly, today I was hoping to release a video all about my expectations for year 8, the things that I thought would happen, the things I was hoping would happen, the things I don't want to happen, all that kind of stuff. But then I got sent a trailer. A year 8 trailer that For Honor just recently released, and so I've changed my plan. Instead of just releasing a video where I speculate, let's take a look at the trailer and see what they actually tell us. This is going to be a lot like my response video formats. We're just going to watch the trailer together. I'll stop it every now and then to talk about what they say and about what I see and just tell you guys what I think. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's do this. Let's break down this trailer and see what's coming in year 8. Let's get started.
We hit 35 million players.
Year 8 in For Honor. It's going to be amazing.
Okay, already, just starting off the bat, love this image. This is such a cool looking image. I mean, just take a look at it. The art style looks great. I love the way the forge looks. I love the big glowing 8 right in the middle, like not subtle at all. And I love the way that the hero's reflections are shown on the weapons. That is a very cool detail. Although I do have to admit, I don't know where the Wu Lin is. Where is the Wu Lin face in the sword? I kind of want to know where that is. They're forgetting our Wu Lin boys. Come on, guys. Don't forget the Wu Lin. They're important to the game, too. And on a side note, what's with that arsenal that the devs are walking around in? Like got all these weapons. Where'd these come from? They don't look real. I mean, most of them look like fake or props or something, but hey, I still like them. Can I get a peek in there? Guys, can you invite me to Montreal to come check this out? I'd like to see this arsenal, please.
Year 8 is called Forged in War. Under this theme, we're going to explore the most valuable asset in the world of For Honor, our weapons. Our weapons define how we fight and remind us of what we fight for.
Whether you're talking about a crafted story with lore, or maybe your own emergent story of how you brought down an enemy team while breaking in Dominion, that all begins and ends with the weapon.
Okay, interesting. So this year is going to focus heavily on weapons. That's a neat idea. Maybe some lore wrapped around legendary weapons. That's cool. That makes sense, too. I mean, if you look at history, any of the factions will show you legendary weapons attached to them, right? I mean, you got Excalibur, the Spear of Longinus, the Sword of Charlemagne, Mjolnir, the Hammer of Thor, Gungnir, the Spear of Odin, Raikiri, Kusanagi no Tsurugi, the Sword of Mars, the Green Dragon Crescent Blade, Durandal, Kaldabolg, Tizona, the Ruyi Jingu Bong, the Sword of Damocles, and on and on. I could go on. I'll stop now. Frankly speaking, it makes sense to focus heavily on weapons, as quite often weapons come with their own stories to tell. We're told that weapons show us how we fight and remind us of what we fight for. They say that in the trailer, and I mean, that's true. Different weapons must be wielded in different ways. I mean, you can't pick up a katana and expect to use it the same way as a longsword or a spear. And in fact, sometimes a weapon is so intertwined with who we are and what we do that it becomes a part of us, something we can't truly be without. So I agree with that. I mean, think about it. I mean, you look at Excalibur, and the first thing you think is King Arthur, right? Like, this even goes into other fictional stuff. Like, it was such a big deal thinking about Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, or Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. You just kind of know them. You kind of recognize them. You recognize a sword or a weapon and what it's attached to and what it represents. Look at Lord of the Rings and the Sword of the King that was given to Aragorn in the 3rd movie. Like, that sword has a lot of weight to it. It has meaning to it. There is a story behind that weapon, and it has a lot of impact on the characters in the story. So weapons definitely have story. However, I do have to disagree somewhat with what the writer said. He says that whether you're writing a crafted story of some kind or an emergent story about how you beat an enemy team in Dominion, it all begins and ends with a weapon. Not necessarily. I mean, yes, on a fundamental level it does, because the weapon that strikes first begins the battle, and the last weapon to draw blood is what ends the battle. Agree. I can agree on a fundamental level, but look, in story writing, what matters in a story is the character. Amazing as Excalibur is, it means nothing until King Arthur takes it in hand. Awesome as Mjolnir is, Thor is the one who wielded it and the only one who could. And the Ruyi Jingu Bong, the staff of Sun Wukong, is a weapon that only Sun Wukong can wield, and as such is tied to his legacy. But Sun Wukong was not made famous because of his weapon, but he made his weapon famous based on what he did with it. I would contend that a weapon, mighty as it is, still needs the warrior behind it to make it legendary. After all, a sword in the stone, legendary as it may be, still needs the king to draw it from the stone for the legend to truly begin. But then again, actually, now that I think about it, what makes the Sword in the Stone legendary? Is it the fact that it's stuck in the stone in the first place and needs someone to pull it? Or is it the fact that the one who pulls it is the king? Is the legend because of the sword in the stone itself, or the legend because of who drew the sword from the stone? Huh. I'm getting into literary philosophy now. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Topic for another time. We're getting off topic. Topic for another time. Let's keep moving.
For example, in Season 1, we're going to see how the knights fight for chivalry. In Season 2, we're going to explore a samurai story. Season 3 will be about the Vikings, and Season 4, the Outlander.
Come on, Ubisoft. Another year of snubbing the Wulin, I see. Yeah, I know they got that season last year, but please, come on, guys. This is a great opportunity to explore the weapons of the Wulin. You say that this year is all about weapons, right? Come on, the Wulin have a ton of weapons you could use, but all right, let's break this down. So, okay, Season 1 is about the knights, and they say that they're fighting for their chivalry. Okay, interesting. A little vague, but okay. Then the samurai in Season 2, and they're fighting for... what again? Bushido? I don't know. I guess that's what we're going with. It's a little vague, but again, whatever. Then the Vikings in Season 3, and they're fighting for... honor? I don't know. And finally, the Outlanders. Oh, come on. Okay, so here's my issue with the Outlanders being the topic of Season 4. The Outlanders are not a uniform group. If you wanted to tell the stories of weapons and how they shape their factions and what they fight for... cool, but the Outlanders are not a uniform faction. Think about it. The pirates, Medjai, Aethera, and Ocelotl are not unified or tied together by anything other than that they're all foreigners. They haven't formed a collective. They haven't formed a group to say, let's work together on anything. No, they're separate. They're individuals. The Outlander faction is simply just the and the rest faction. They're basically the ones who don't have a specific faction to fit in. So it's like, okay, and these are all the others, you know? Which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, but they're not a uniform faction. But the Wulin are a uniform faction. Wouldn't it make more sense to have the 4th season be about them? They have so many weapons yet to be explored, and some of them very legendary. Come on, this is a great opportunity here. But okay, you know what? I'll allow it if you finally give me the Rajput hero I want so bad. Because the Rajput have some crazy unique weapons. Come on, For Honor, don't ruin this for me. If you're gonna give us a new Outlander hero this year, at least make it a Rajput, okay? Come on. Let's keep going.
In Year 8, we are going to continue to bring all new battle passes at the launch of each new season. Additionally, we're going to bring a new feature called the Legacy Pass.
What's really interesting about those Legacy Passes is that if you weren't around at Year 4 and you didn't get to experience that content, you didn't have a chance to get all those cool executions, the cool looking gear, all that sort of stuff, you can actually now get them. If you had bought a Battle Pass previously, it still is unlocked as it was. And it's at the level it was when the Battle Pass ended.
For the Legacy Pass, in Year 8, we're going to retrofit the content from the Battle Pass to the heroes that have launched after those Battle Passes.
All right, so for those of you who were struggling to listen to those outrageous French accents, I'm kidding, guys. I'm just making fun. If you couldn't understand what they were talking about or got a little lost there, I'll explain. Basically what they're doing is each season of the year, they're going to be bringing a unique Battle Pass, true, as they've done every season, but they're also bringing back a legacy battle passes, old battle passes from Year 4. This way, anyone who wasn't playing in Year 4 and missed those passes will still be able to get the content from them. And they are adding new cosmetics and designs to the Legacy Battle Pass so that they can include current heroes that were not around at the time. For example, Medjai was not around for Year 4 Season 1, so he doesn't have any cool weapon set from that Battle Pass. They're giving him one now in the Legacy Battle Pass. And personally, I think this is a great idea. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what all they add, because I love getting these cosmetics and weapons. They all look really cool most of the time. It's just a fantastic way to get people back into the Battle Pass situation, get caught up with cosmetics, and get invested in the game. I mean, think about it. If you were someone who was playing the Medjai season, but you didn't get to finish because you had life come up, and you didn't get to finish the Battle Pass, but you paid money for it, hey, you can come back and pick up right where you left off and finish up the Battle Pass. Or if you didn't think it was worth getting the Battle Pass at first because none of the weapon sets look good to you, but you main Aethera and you see Aethera's weapon set and go, ooh, that looks great, you might want to get the Battle Pass. I think it's a cool idea. It's a generous idea. Instead of being stingy and just saying, no, we're not bringing that back, it's left where it is. No, I think this is a smart idea. Cool idea, For Honor. I'm all for it.
Converted maps are a new feature that we're bringing to For Honor. Players have been asking for a long time for more variety in Dominion map selection. And finally, we're going to bring 2 converted maps through the year. The first will be at the end of Season 1, and the second will come by the end of the year.
Yes! Yes, I have been waiting for this. 2 new converted maps for Dominion. I am stoked. Y'all know that for the past several months, I have said I would take a whole year of For Honor with no new heroes, just hero skins and new maps. And I still want unique maps. I still want new unique maps. But I know that that can be expensive and hard to do, so I think this is a good compromise. I'm honestly really excited for this edition. But, okay, if I had to give one problem, I don't like the fact that the last converted map is coming later in the year, near the end of the year. Come on, can't we get both a little earlier? I'll take what I can get. It's fine. I'll be patient, but you owe me that new map. And I think it'd be cool if, as we progress further, we get more converted maps. I think that'd be neat.
Converted map is one of the topics that has been raised for years.
I'm sorry, Andrew. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you finish, buddy. But, what the heck is that you're wearing? That is so distracting. Am I the only one distracted by that? Am I the only one kind of like, what is that? You know you're live for thousands of people to see, right? Come on, bro. What is that?
And our team has been working very, very hard to achieve the goal.
It's not an easy process. We have to add a new minion lane, we have to add capture points, but we're able to take a lot of the amazing content that we have in other game modes and readapt it to have the Dominion experience, which is what we're known for.
Amen. I'm super excited to see this. Maybe we'll see some other maps converted in year 9. Come on, that'd be cool, honestly. And maybe, hey, just maybe, get a new map, huh? New unique map. Hey, come on, guys. I'm all for it.
I am so excited about the heroes that are coming to For Honor in year 8.
The first will be a samurai in the middle of Season 2, and the second will be an Outlander in the middle of Season 4.
Season 2's samurai hero will be very unique and distinct because of samurai is aiming for the mastery, and that this mastery of the weapons are going to be the key of this new hero.
Okay, firstly, I just love how Andrew here is just pulling all these weapons out as if it's a grocery shopping trip. I just find that funny. Second, so it seems we're getting a samurai hero this year and another Outlander. I guess that's fine. I mean, if you were to ask me personally, I'd say I would have preferred a Wu Lin, but, we take what we can get. Come on. You remember how people kept moaning about how we haven't gotten a Viking hero since year 3? Like, that was what Reddit and all the forums were just filled with. Just, Viking hero, win Viking hero. They don't like Vikings. We haven't gotten Vikings since year 3. Come on, win Viking. Y'all know the same is true of the Wu Lin, right? The last Wu Lin we got was Zhan Hu. Can we please get a new Wu Lin, guys? I am serious. It is a treasure trove of history and warriors. Just do it, guys. Whatever, it's fine. I'm just feeling real bad. And I know some of you may be saying, wow, Raven, why are you so obsessed with this? Because I feel like if you're going to do this game and do it well, I feel like you got to explore the Wu Lin a bit more than you have. I feel so bad that the Wu Lin started off so crappy in the eyes of the community. I think that's why they're hesitant to add more heroes. I think when the Wu Lin were introduced, they had Zhan Hu prepared, they had Zhan Hu ready, but when they saw how much the community didn't seem to like the Wu Lin at first, they stopped making anything new for the Wu Lin, and that makes me so mad. The Wu Lin are so unique. There's so much you could do with them, and we have not explored them. Guys, seriously, I know you love your Outlanders. I know you want to help out the samurai some. I know you're taking a break from the knights, but please, just one more Wu Lin. One more Wu Lin, because they have so few heroes in comparison to the others. And think about this for a second. Just a thought. Since the Outlanders have been revealed, they have now caught up to the Wu Lin in terms of number of characters. Yes, they have now caught up to the Wu Lin. The Wu Lin haven't been updated since year 3. They have not been updated since year 3. And now the Outlanders are about to have 5 heroes, the same number as the Wu Lin. Really? Oh man, come on. Okay, anyway, so let's move on. As for what the new Samurai and Outlander hero will be, I don't know. I can't know, honestly. I don't have any idea what they could be. But everyone's going to keep asking me anyway until I give an answer, so I will take a guess. If I were a betting boy, I'd say the Outlander will either be a Rajput warrior, since the Rajput have such unique and exotic weapons, and this whole year is about weapons, or it will be a Spartan or Hoplite. because the Varangian Guard has revealed to speak Greek, and that means that Greece is a thing in this world, and I doubt the devs would have revealed that if Greece was not somehow involved later on, which means we may finally get that Spartan hoplite hero that everyone's been begging for. That is just my thought. And as for the samurai, that's hard to say. I'm struggling to think about what samurai hero is left to add. What is left that can be done with the samurai? The only thing I could think of is maybe some kind of Sohei or warrior monk or Iko-Iki or something like that. That's the only thing I can think left for the samurai. But even if you add those, I don't know what kind of weapon you'd give them. Like, you've already given so many, and whenever I think of a Sohei, I think of a Naginata or a staff of some kind, but honestly, you've already given those weapons to characters, so I don't know what they're going to add. We'll just have to see. It's weird. I'm excited, don't get me wrong. Even for the Outlander, even though I'm disappointed we're not getting a Wulin hero, I'm still excited to see what we get. I just don't know what they're going to be. Like, it's coming down to the point where it's like, what more can you add in terms of heroes for Honor? I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. But anyway, yeah, guys, For Honor, if you're watching this, and I hope you are, come on, give the Wulin some love. Reach out to me. I'll give you some ideas. I'd be happy to, but that's beside the point. Let's keep going.
And the other, I'd say, I can reveal it's a villain, and the villain's going to have a pretty major impact.
And she will... Can I say she?
Wait, she? The new Outlander hero will be a she? That's interesting. That's interesting. So I guess that confirms that the new samurai hero will be male gender locked and the Outlander hero will be female gender locked if they keep following the same pattern. But that other bit is kind of funny. She's a villain. Okay. All right. Time for a serious question. In For Honor, why are all the bad guys women? No, I'm not even kidding. Think about it. Apollyon, Astria, Ravier, Vela, and now this new Outlander. It seems like all the villains are women. I'm not against it. I'm just surprised by it. Like, I just think that's so weird. Are we not going to get a villainous guy at some point? It's just funny. I just think that's funny. I mean, come on. It's a little repetitive at this point, but I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all want to do. I just think that's interesting. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if the new Outlander was Apollyon come back from the dead? Come on. If y'all actually do that, I may lose my mind.
So hero skins are central to Year 8. They're the ones who are wielding our legendary weapons. In some cases, these legends are forged through the actions of our heroes, and in other cases, our skins may take up a weapon that's already legendary, and they're trying to live up to its name.
In Forged in War, we are going to bring at least 4 hero skins. Season 1 will feature the Knights, Season 2 the Samurai, Season 3 the Vikings, and Season 4 the Wulin.
Okay, thank you. At least you're doing something for the Wulin. I'd like more than just one damn hero skin, but you know what? I'll take it.
We also have an additional hero skin coming up for the Knights in the second half of Season 1, and stay tuned for some other surprises.
Wait, hold on, the Knights get 2 in Season 1? Well, that's a surprise. I mean, it's kind of cool, though. I'm excited to see what we get, actually. I'm a big Knight fan, so I'm kind of curious to see what they get. And I guess that's kind of fair, since everyone's been complaining about the Knights always getting so many heroes. Maybe we should give them some more hero skins, am I right? I'm excited. I think that'll be kind of neat. I wonder what they're going to do.
There is a ton to be excited for in Year 8.
We've been doing system improvements in the past. We're going to keep working at that. Make sure that whenever we play, it's fun, it's engaging, and it's fair for everyone. For Year 8, for our testing grounds, we're going to be tackling a couple of different things. Try to help the overall health of the game. I'm always amazed to see how many players actually go and participate in the testing grounds. It's content that we are making for them to really help us understand what they feel the challenges are. And so we're really trying to shape the experience so that it keeps going forward, to really push in that direction, right? Play the game, it feels good, and it feels better than ever.
Okay, so JC was saying a lot of stuff there. You know, he was saying the stuff that I kind of expected him to say. The generic, we want to make the game healthier and more fair and more fun. Yeah, I'm used to people saying that. Every developer says that, because it's what they want to do. They want to make the game more fair, fun, and enjoyable. And they always say that. But what I'm seeing on the screen is far more interesting to me. We've got 4 heroes fighting: Peacekeeper, Medjai, Highlander, and Lawbringer. So are these 4 heroes going to be the subject of the next testing ground? Well, I sure hope so, because Lawbringer needs some frickin' help. He is in a low place right now. Someone call John DeLiner. He might be getting some help for his boy later. As for Peacekeeper and Medjai doesn't seem hard to fix. Just give him that cool ability to switch into his abilities a lot quicker, and he'll be fine. Peacekeeper, don't know what you're going to do with her. I'm curious, but I don't know what you're going to do with her. And as for Highlander, do what you want with him. I've never been a big Highlander fan. You could delete him for all I care. I'm not that big of a Highlander person.
To For Honor fans, I just want to say thank you very much for trusting us and being with us.
Check out Year 8. It's going to be amazing.
See you on the battlefield.
And it looks like that wraps everything up. But before we go, let's take a look at that battle pass. Let's break it down together. Let's see what we got. So Year 8 Season 1 starts on March 14th. Not long to go, guys. Super excited. It will be heavily knight-based, which is also, I will say, very based, since I love the knights. We'll get 2 hero skins for the knights, one entitled Update 1 and another entitled Update 2. With the reworked map coming in Title Update 2. So we're getting that reworked map pretty early. That's awesome. I'm very excited for that. Going to be a cool start to the year. Then Season 2 will be on June 13th, and it will be Samurai focused, with a Samurai hero skin coming in Title Update 1, and then the new hero will come out in Title Update 2. Again, I don't know what they will do with the hero. I'm as excited as you guys are. Then Season 3 will be on September 12th, and it will be Viking focused, with no hero skin in Title Update 1, but a new Viking hero skin in Title Update 2, as well as the Halloween event. And I'm interested in what the Halloween event will be. If they keep doing it like they have been, it'll tie into the faction itself somehow. So, what are we going to get from the Vikings in terms of a Halloween event? This could be cool. I'm kind of excited. And then finally, Season 4 will start December 5th, and it'll be Outlander focused. However, this is interesting. Title Update 1 will feature a Wulin hero skin. And then the new Outlander hero will be in Title Update 2. I think that's interesting that the Wulin are getting the hero skin first in this Outlander themed season. It's almost like the developers know that they are having to use a non-uniform faction to do this uniform-based year. Again, I know that I'm dwelling on this, but it really does irk me. If your whole theme for this year is how the weapons of the factions form the factions themselves, why would you focus on the Outlanders when they're not a uniform faction? It almost looks like, yeah, because they said in this trailer that the hero skins are going to be very important this year because their legendary weapons are going to be what they focus on. And notice, the Outlanders don't get a hero skin. It's the Wulin who do. So it's like they are very much aware that the Wulin should be the focus and not the Outlanders, but they just don't want to admit it because they want to push more Outlander heroes. Oh well. They also don't say on the map here when the converted second map will be. Like when it'll come out, but they said at the end of the year, so I'm guessing Season 4 Title Update 2. That's my thought. And as for the lore of it all, I'm interested. I hope they don't do their classic hero skin villain that does shady shit for Horkos, only for new hero to come and save the day. I'm getting really sick of that formula, and I hope the writers recognize that it's getting old, but we'll just have to wait and see in Season 2. But I am super excited for that, although I don't know how much more I'll be able to talk about the lore. I've been told by a lot of people that the lore is irrelevant, so I'm kind of wondering how much more I can talk about that and people will actually be interested, but we'll see. In any case, Year 8 looks pretty stinking cool. I'm very excited. I've had some things confirmed for me, which I'm very happy about. Brand new hero skins, new converted maps, some Knight Love, Samurai hero coming out. That's going to be awesome. Viking hero. Well, no, not Viking hero, but Viking-related Halloween event. That'll be neat. The only thing I'm really disappointed in is that we're still not getting much Wulin love. It is so sad to me that the last good thing they did for the Wulin was in the season where they introduced the Sun Wukong hero skin, and that was about it. I want us to explore the Wulin some more, guys. Maybe I'm the only one who cares about the Wulin. Maybe I'm the only one who does, but I really do feel like they are getting snubbed way too often. If we could raise Cain enough to get the Vikings some love and get them a new hero and hero skin, can't we do the same for the Wulin? Come on, guys. Just a little love. And yes, I know that people do want some new unique maps, but I think that the converted maps is a nice compromise. I'm very excited for the Legacy Battle Passes coming up. I think that this is going to be a really cool year. I'm excited for what they're going to do. And guys, I will be looking at the Warrior's Den coming up this week on the 7th. to see what all's going to happen, what all's going to take place. So if you guys want to watch the Warriors Den with me and help support the channel, come check it out. Like I said, that will be on the 7th. I'll be starting an hour early before the stream so that we can all talk and shoot the breeze and kind of discuss what's going to happen. It's going to be a great time, guys. Would love to see you all there. And that about does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care.